Welcome back, it's Kyle from All in Survival, and today we're going to be doing some food preparations. Alright, so today we're going to be going on with some of the other preps that we've talked about in the past. Today we're going to be putting together some boxes, some food boxes for long-term survival. What I prefer to do, instead of doing whole buckets of nothing but rice, I prefer to put them into 5 pounds in each Mylar bag, and then we'll be putting this along with some rice, some beans, some pancake mix, some different soup mixes, all into a box, and we'll be sealing those up. That way you can give one to a family member, you can open up a little bit at a time if you need to. So today we've had people coming and going. It's still pretty early. My father's helping me. We'll have friends coming and going. I had a buddy come and help me set everything up, and then he had to head out for lunch or for his job, and he'll be back a little bit later. And I'll have people in and out all day helping. The idea is just to get as much done as possible in one day. So we're starting early and we're gonna go late. We're gonna do a little bit of filming and showing you what we're doing along through the entire video. But the basic concept is a group of us got together and we did a bulk purchase of rice, beans, and pancake mix, and some potato, freeze-dried potato stuff, and a few other things, and we're going to be putting together boxes. Step one is going to be the Mylar bags. We went ahead and labeled all the Mylar bags for this particular project. Just says rice and 1 of 24, so I'm basically setting this up for January 2024. And what we're going to do is we've got this sitting on a scale, and we've tared this all out, and we're adding approximately 5 pounds to each bag. All right, we'll just go through that process. Then it'll come over here. We go ahead and we're putting in about, these are 500 cc oxygen absorbers. So we're gonna drop one in, push out as much of the oxygen, and then seal it as best we can. Then we'll be bringing it over here, putting it down on the sealer. And the idea is that we only wanna seal this lip so that we can rip the lip off and we still have the actual zip lock. So we just do this a couple of times across the top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what that does is that seals off, hermetically seals it, and now you can't even get to the zipper, okay? So now you would just rip off the top and open this up. The oxygen absorber will work in here. It takes some time, but over the next day or so, any oxygen that was left in here will be sucked out. And we'll put this over here. All right. At a certain point, we will take the box, and each box will get 5 pounds of rice, 5 pounds of beans, and several other things, including some sugar, some salt, some different soup mixes, and pancake mix, and all that, and it'll all go into one box. We'll seal it up, put what we have on the box, and then this will be about, depending on the size of your family, this should go between 2 weeks and a month's worth of food for your family. So we're going to talk for a second about why we're doing it in this particular way. This right here is a product that's put out by Bare Essentials. It says 15 days of food supply, right? And this is a 19-pound box. And we're quickly going to look at, they do a really good job of kind of saying what's in the box, and each of these are Mylar bags. We've got 20 servings of macaroni, so pasta. 26 servings of black beans. 16 servings of pancake mix. 25 servings of rolled oats, so oatmeal. 51 servings of white rice. So this comes in right at 5 or 6 pounds. And then lastly, 51 servings of white rice as well. So they're giving you in this box, they're giving you basically 10 pounds of white rice. And then they're giving you a little bit of other stuff. The thing is this box, I don't know what the exact price is now, but the last time I checked, it was close to $60 for this box, right? And we can do that type of thing in these boxes much cheaper by doing it in bulk and doing the legwork ourselves. So we're going to emulate this product because it's a good product. And if you have lots of money and you're willing to spend the money, I would not say that this is a bad deal, but you can do it cheaper. We're going to do it cheaper. All right, well, welcome back. Today is obviously a different day. We moved into the garage. There was a little bit of weather. The guys actually just left. I had 4 guys here for about 4 hours and we finished most everything in the project, but I wanted to kind of explain what we did and where we're at this point. The idea was to get a bunch of these made and give them out to the guys in the group. So what we did was we pitched in a bunch of money and we went to Winco. We bought in bulk. We actually came back with nearly 1,000 pounds worth of food when it was all said and done. And we did all the rice and everything. And what I'm gonna show you right now is that this is about the size box that we're gonna go with. This is what it says is 15 days of food for 2 weeks for 1 person. And our aim is to double that capacity at least with the new boxes, double the capacity for about the same price, if not cheaper. So what I'm hoping to do is get about 60,000 calories or a month's worth of food for 1 person or 2 weeks of food for 2 or go with that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pack them up, box them up and label them and then get them out to the guys. Now there's some considerations here. Buckets are really good if you have rodents. So if you're gonna store this outside or in the back shed, or if you have a lot of rats or mice around, buckets are really good because they keep your food from getting damaged. Mylar bags are usually going to cut all the smell from exiting the bag, and we just put them inside the buckets. But in our case, out here in Las Vegas, the rodents are pretty low, and almost everybody that we're dealing with on this particular project is gonna have their stuff stored in a back closet or underneath the bed or something like that. So we went with this size box. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk a little bit about what we're gonna put in here and approximately how much. All right, so I went ahead and pulled a little bit of everything that are in all these other boxes and I put it right here. This is going to be the staples of what we're putting in the boxes. All right, and so we'll start with quick oats. So oatmeal. We have 2 containers of 2 pounds each. This is going to be pasta. Now this is like macaroni style, but it's like long curly. So it's a type of pasta. I'm gonna go back here because there are other types of pasta. I've also got actual macaroni. And these are spaghetti noodles. There's two 2-pound bags. This is going to be the bulk of what's in there, white rice. And there's going to be about 3.5 pounds per bag, so about a total of around 14 pounds of rice. Okay. Next is a thing of pancake mix. This makes a lot of pancakes. So this bag probably would make 25, 30 pancakes easy. So this is good for family men. This is instant potatoes. So this whole bag is filled with instant potatoes. It's very starchy, lots of good energy in there for you. And then pinto beans. You'll have to soak these before you cook them, but you can do a lot with pinto beans. All right. Lastly, we've got 1 bag of sugar, so about 2 pounds of sugar. And since you're gonna need the electrolytes and you can use salt for many things, we've got 2 bags of salt. This right here is gonna make up, and I haven't done the calculation, but my guess is it's about 3 times the amount of calories in the bear box. Would cost about $50 to make this bag or box. So if you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up. This is pretty simple stuff. We're not getting really crazy with the kinds of foods we're making. I've talked about it before. I really think soup is the way to go. As I do preps for myself, I'm focusing on crock pots, and because they draw less power than like a conventional stove and stuff like that. So I would set up several different crock pots and I would boil the water, and I would also make soups using the beans and using different types of vegetable mix and bouillons and stuff like that. All of that stuff will store for many years and tastes pretty good. So I hope you've enjoyed this process. It's been a lot of work. I had some stuff that I needed to bag up myself, but as I started talking about doing it, a lot of the other guys in the group said, hey, I really want to be there. I really want to learn how to do that. And it's been a challenging, mostly just to get everybody here at the same time. That's difficult. We're all very busy people, but this is good stuff. It's good for you. It's good for your family. So as always, stay safe out there.